Okay, let's talk about the vowel orthography for the Quinamiguin language, right? Um, there are. Quinamiguin is one of those languages that preserved the original four Austronesian, the Proto-Austronesian vowel sounds, right? Just like some other Philippine languages like Cuyonon and Aita Mag-Indi, uh, Quinamiguin has the original four Proto-Austronesian vowels: a, e, u, and okay? Um, let's talk about this one, right? When you see this letter that is always going to be pronounced as right? As in the word daos, right? Daos, right? a, daos, okay? E is the next vowel we have for the Quinamiguin language. And when you see this letter E, it's always going to be pronounced as E, right? E. Bari, right? Bari, bari, right? Quinamiguin has that r, okay, kind of rhotic sound. When you're gonna pronounce the R's, it is trilled and rolled. Bari, right? It has that rhotic r sound. So bari. Okay. The next vowel we have is U, right? U. Um, this one I was taught that there is no O, like this letter O, right? This U is the only one that they're gonna have in this language, U, in terms of orthography. So you will never see O, right? The letter O, even though some people might pronounce some words in Quinamiguin with an O, right? It's going to be spelled with an U, this letter U, okay? Not the letter O. For example, the word banug, right? Banug, right? Some people might say banog, right? Banog, O, but it's going to be pronounced as an U. It's that, what is it? I think it's a backgrounded vowel. I could be wrong, but it's U, okay? Banug, right? So just keep that in mind when you're learning the Quinamiguin language, is that anytime you hear the U or the O, they are allophones, and they're always going to be spelled with this letter U, okay? And finally, we have okay? Going back to this E that I forgot, they don't have this letter right? But if you hear this kind of sound, E, it's going to be written with an E, okay? This E sound. Even though some people might pronounce word with an it's going to be written with an E, that letter E, right? Anyway, so this final, the final vowel is right? And you can see that it's written with that kind of sound, the unstressed kind of sound in English, the unstressed vowel sound, which they like to call it a schwa or whatever, right? But it's and it is this letter with the umlaut accent written on it. So I guess in English or German, you can have the letter E with the two dots, and that's the umlaut accent. And every time you read anything that has this E and the two dots above it, that accent mark, well, I guess it shouldn't be an accent mark, it's just the letter itself, because Russian does have a letter like this. But anyway, that's another story. Um, or not, I don't know if it's Russian. I think it's some Cyrillic alphabet has that letter, but that's another story. Anyway, whenever you see this in written Quinamiguin, you know to pronounce it as okay? A, I, U, right? A, I, U, So daos is the example. Bari, banug, and I couldn't give an example of this one because I couldn't get any data about it. But there you go for your vowel orthography.